Today, we're plunging into the recent UFC 317 event. And wow, it delivered exactly what fight fans love: shock, dominance, and, a bit of chaos. Our mission here is to unpack the most surprising facts and the crucial insights from this card. We want to help you understand the real shifts happening in the sport.
That's right. We'll basically synthesize the key results, spotlight those truly historic moments, and help you grasp not just what happened in the Octagon,
Right.
but why these outcomes are setting the stage, really, for the future of some of UFC's most exciting divisions. You'll walk away with a pretty clear picture of where things stand now.
Okay, let's get straight into the main event, because this is where things get really interesting, wouldn't you say?
Absolutely. Topuria versus Oliveira.
Yeah, Ilia Topuria stepped into the cage against Charles Oliveira and, frankly, delivered a jaw-dropping statement. I mean, can we just talk about that finish?
Fast. Very fast.
He flattened the former champ in just 2 minutes and 27 seconds, a clean 1-2 combination. First-round knockout. Becomes the new lightweight champion, and he's still undefeated, 17-0.
Stunning.
What did that performance tell you? Maybe that's something we hadn't quite seen from Topuria before. And what does it mean for Oliveira's legacy at this point?
Well, what's fascinating here, and, genuinely historic, is that with this win, Topuria didn't just become a champion. He became the UFC's first undefeated two-division champion. He already had the featherweight belt, of course.
Right, the featherweight title.
So this isn't just about defending a title or even just winning a new one. It feels like a paradigm shift. It sort of redefines what might be possible for future champions, It could inspire more multi-division attempts.
Good point.
And it absolutely alters how we'll discuss the greatest of all time thing within the sport. It's a groundbreaking legacy he's building right now.
And the drama, well, it didn't stop with the knockout, did it?
Oh, no, not at all.
Moments after the win, Paddy Pimblett gets in the octagon. You could almost feel the tension crackling through the screen. Shoves happened, tempers flared.
Pure theater, as you said.
Exactly. Now, do these kinds of spontaneous, organic face-offs always lead to those mega fights? Or is there a lot more behind-the-scenes stuff needed to actually make them happen?
That's a great question, and it's complicated. Sometimes they fizzle out. But, while many rivalries are built up over time, a moment like that, totally unscripted, with two super popular fighters, it just sets up a compelling narrative instantly.
Yeah, the fans love that stuff.
They do. The UFC thrives on these organic rivalries because they connect so deeply with the fan base. The challenge now is, how quickly can the organization capitalize on that raw energy, especially given Topuria's two-division status now? It's an interesting chess match for the matchmakers, for sure.
So while the lightweight division got its new king, the co-main saw another champ really cementing his legacy. Different way, but just as dominant.
Alexandre Pantoja, flyweight royalty, as you put it.
He faced Kai Kara-France and just secured a textbook rear-naked choke. Round 3, force the tap.
Clinical.
That's now 4 straight title defenses for Pantoja. In a division that's known for being, pretty unpredictable usually. What does that kind of sustained dominance tell you about his place among the flyweight greats?
Oh, Pantoja's run is extraordinary, especially, like you said, in flyweight, where speed and tiny margins often mean titles change hands really quickly.
Right.
So 4 straight defenses. That firmly puts him right in the conversation for the greatest flyweights ever, no question. It speaks volumes about his complete skill set, his adaptability. He's not just a flash-in-the-pan champion. He's a real anchor for the division. And he consistently finds the finish, which is pretty special.
And speaking of incredible performances, the rest of the card, main and prelims, was just stacked with highlights.
Absolutely loaded.
I mean, for me, that Joshua Van and Brandon Royval fight, just an absolute, you could argue, fight of the night, right? Zan just edged it by decision.
Definitely a contender for it. Great fight.
But then you also had these unbelievably fast finishes. Like Terrence McKinney gets a submission in only 54 seconds.
Super quick.
And then the newcomer, Jose Miguel Delgado, jaw-dropping debut. 26-second knockout with knees and elbows. Just wow.
Yeah.
What stands out to you when you look at just the sheer breadth of talent on display across the whole card?
It really just underscores the incredible depth, doesn't it? And the explosive potential across the entire card, top to bottom. It's not just the main eventers bringing the fireworks anymore. You see it all the way down.
It's true.
And it's worth noting, those performance of the night bonuses, the $50,000 checks.
Right.
They went to Topuria for that main event statement, obviously, and Gregory Rodriguez for his dominant finish, too. It really shows how much the UFC values those decisive, captivating performances.
So wrapping this up then, what does all this mean for you, the fan? Well, UFC 317 really delivered. You got highlight reel finishes, rising stars making noise, and of course, the definitive birth of a new lightweight king.
Yeah.
It fundamentally altered the lightweight picture, while Pantoja just solidified his flyweight throne.
Yeah, the tensions are clearly rising. You've got challengers circling in both divisions. It makes the future for both lightweight and flyweight a whole lot more interesting to watch unfold.
Definitely. So for your own next deep dive, maybe chew on this, how might Ilia Topuria's unprecedented run undefeated two-division champions, how might that reshape how we view future champions and those potential multi-division dreams? Does it raise the bar so high that only a tiny few will even attempt it from now on? Something to think about.